Good morning and Happy New Year 2024 from Jaipur.
On the first day of 2024, I woke up alone in Jaipur, India, checked out of my hotel, and took a tuk-tuk to the railway station. After the normal insanity of Rajasthan's capital, I was again longing for more low-key religious insanity. So I took a train back to Pushkar, Lord Brahma's holy city, a place I really liked and had just been to a week ago. My New Year's resolutions didn't even board the train with me, and I left them disappointed in Jaipur, pointing fingers at the leaving train. I felt their judgment in my neck while letting my triggers navigate me through my subjective reality. I learned a valuable lesson that evening the hard way. At Ajmer train station, already as neurotic as an alarm clock, I treated all cab drivers like potential criminals.
See who wants to drag me in his cab and ask way too much money.
Trying to get the cheapest 45-minute ride to my destination.
Kitne rupiya?
700.
550. No, normal price.
500.
550 car.
I remember that at the gates of Pushkar, there was a man reaching into our car window, actually handing out vegetable pakoras to the people arriving for free with no agenda.
The fact that I'm speaking to you into this camera right now is a miracle. You wouldn't believe what happened within the past 2 hours. I'm going to try to explain.
About 10 minutes after having checked in at the hotel I had stayed the last time I was here, I noticed that my video camera was gone. I'm a travel vlogger. Although it's a nice camera, the device wasn't anywhere near as important as the footage I had shot within the last week. All of it was on the SD card, inserted in the cam. The awesome owner of my awesome hotel, the Brahma Space, heard me venting my frustration and right away said, "Let's go." The taxi was long gone and could be anywhere now, but we decided to chase the unknown through the night. It was cold. I didn't even think of putting on a sweater or a jacket. And of course, there was no second helmet. We got on his motorcycle and started a race through hell. We were headed back to the railway station of Ajmer. And let me tell you, you cannot imagine the traffic on the way back there. I have been all over the world, but this got me to a point of total surrender, a state where the mind just shuts down in order to protect the body. I had created this space in the past whenever I was in situations that felt emotionally unbearable. It's basically a state of relative cessation of consciousness, something I used when jumping out of airplanes despite being scared of flying at the time. Imagine a 3-lane traffic jam in just 1 lane, where everyone is fighting for every inch as if it was for their survival. I was miserably cold, the air was not breathable, and I projected all my distrust onto all the people around me as we checked on every white van we passed. I noticed how I didn't even remember the face of my driver at all. When we finally even ran out of gas, I just jumped off and walked the remaining 500 meters to the station. Immediately, a guy recognized me, and I asked him if he had seen my driver. He led me to an elderly man he claimed was his father. My friend, the hotel owner, joined us while the old man tried to call his son. When it was ringing, I asked my friend if I should offer any money to better the chance of the guy being honest. His reply still echoes in my ears when I think about it. This is a very high-energy place. People are very honest. Long story short, the driver found my camera on the back seat, met us somewhere halfway back to Pushkar, and handed it over to me, not accepting any money. Not even my friend wanted any gas money. He had just spent 2 hours driving me through absolute mayhem, leaving his hotel alone. At least I gave him the greatest hotel review of all time and a big hug. I spent the rest of the drive behind my driver's back, silently and unsuccessfully trying to suppress my tears. Looking at all the people I had judged so harshly just 1 hour ago, now seeing their hurt, their needs, and their kindness. This was a needed wake-up call for the first day of a year. I was radically presented that reality is a mirror. I saw myself in all those people, my distrust, my fear, my anger, and in the end my sadness, needs, and kindness. More than anything, I felt incredibly grateful for this experience.
And that humbled me so much. And the fact that I judged these people, haggling with them about 100 rupees for the taxi ride from Ajmer to Pushkar, that just really hit me. And that I read them so wrongly. Yeah, I'm really sorry, man. I'm sorry for being such a hard ass. And I wish I wasn't so skeptical of what I sometimes can't help but perceive as a hostile world. This place is so hard to read for me sometimes because it's so unusual, hectic and chaotic. It comes across so hostile to me and so violent. But obviously, you can't always judge the book by its cover. What a lesson on the 1st of January of 2024.